Shalom, shalom, Israel, coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying. First off, giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Racha, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing this word of truth with truth and sincerity, especially not risking your lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Shalom to all the Akim and Aqua out there listening and learning. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians who are the true children of Israel, as well as you speckled bird. All right, the Israelites that look like, act like, and take on the customs of all these heathen nations. So to you I say Shalom. This lesson is brought to you by the Spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the true name of our Father, the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, and Yahweh Shai being the only begotten Son of Yahweh, who the world only calls by the name of JC. Right, and this is brought to you in part by the fact, okay, the fact that World War III is on the horizon. All right, been saying it time and time and time again, but now the world is actually starting to see, all right, a little bit more than speculations, if you will. All right, we are seeing it. All right, Russia, Ukraine, all right, all these places, man. All right, you got China siding up with Russia. Okay, and Germany know what's popping. Germany decided, they not even going to join up with America, the NATO. Okay, because they know what's going to happen. All right, and if I remember right, a couple years ago, it was the prime minister of Russia. He said, out of his own mouth, roughly paraphrasing, that this, if World War III happens, this is going to be the war that end all wars. Why would he say such thing? Because he knows that they're going to use ICB missiles. All right, which means intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, when you have those, that means these missiles will come out of a silo, all right, and be shot from one continent to another continent. All right, and it could be short range, but most likely it will be long range missiles. Okay, so that's what's popping right now. All right, the world is seen as a horrific thing, but the men of the Lord, this is a beautiful thing because we understand what it means. That's the end to this wicked kingdom, and the beginning of the righteous kingdom to come. All right, and the scriptures have told you. All right, it spoke of a first world war, a second world war, all right, and it's speaking of a third. Why didn't it speak of any others? All right, well, we're just gonna get right into it. Salakia. This is let's see, yeah, Actually, I do want Revelation 9 and verse 12. All right, Revelation 9 and 12. It says, "One woe is past." Right, that was the first world war, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. All right, and it spoke of that. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, right? The second world war. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Okay. So that's that the second world war. And then it says, behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right. And this is going to be the third world war. All right. Okay. So you got to understand, right? It says the third woe cometh quickly. Now remember the first one, it said the first woe was past, the second one coming, right? Now this one says the second woe was past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Well, how come it didn't say nothing about any other wars? Because this is going to be the last war. That's why. It's not speaking of any other, because this is it. All right? This is going to be the grand finale to end of this place, man. Okay? Let's see here. You know what? Let's bring out, let's go to Psalm. Let's do Psalm. Psalm 58 and 7. All right, and this is what the ICBMs is going to do. Psalm 58:7. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. All right. That's one way of looking at what's coming. Okay. Now this is Isaiah, because this is what people need to be afraid of, man. If they're not already afraid, they should be. Especially if they have no idea what side of the fence they riding on for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Isaiah 34 and verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. All right, we know what a bomb looks like when it explodes. Right, it's got the mushroom cloud, and the clouds kind of just disintegrate. Right, it's rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down. That's the missiles coming down, as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Right, so imagine what a fig looks like on a tree. Right, it's got that crooked kind of look. That's what they're describing as the missiles are coming down, right? What comes up, what comes down. So all you're going to see is like the tail, the fire behind the missiles coming down. Verse 5, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. All right. So he's gonna actually destroy this place. All right. And it's gonna be a beautiful thing, because this needs to happen. The majority of the Israelites were brought to America. All right. Modern Sodom and Gomorrah. All right. Sodom and Egypt. All right. So this place has to go up, man. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to okay, just to prove that this is speaking about America, right? Because we already understand that this place is going to be destroyed, right? Revelation 17. I'm gonna read verse 1. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Right now, what continent sits upon many waters? That would be the land of the north. All right, America. All right, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. All right, all these places want to be just like her. All right, dealing with her, think she's the best. She thinks she's the best. All right, verse 5. All right, skipping down to verse 5. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. All right, where is the majority of the abominations done? Here in America, man. This is the most filthiest, most grotesque, abominable place there is. All right, that's why this place is spiritually known as Sodom, Great Babylon. All right. Let me see. You know what? Let me skip down, getting straight to the point. Verse 18, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. Right, America, the place that proclaims to be the greatest place on earth. Right, and all these other nations agree. That's why they all come here, because they think this is the greatest place. All right. And so what's going to happen to this place is it's got to go. Okay. See, let's go back, stay in Revelation 6 and verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell up unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. Right. And that's because these missiles, when they come down, they're going to shake this place, man. All right. We remember the history with Nagasaki, all right, and Hiroshima, all right, Fat Boy and Little Man bombs, right? You're looking at 15 kilotons of one of them, and the other was 20 kilotons of the other, all right? Now, the things that Russia has, all right, one of their biggest ones is 100 megatons. 100 megatons. And they have the most missiles. You don't think they looking to aim at this place, man? Right? Whether you believe it or not, it makes no difference. Just because you don't believe, does that make what the Lord said to no effect? All right? Yeah, it doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what we think. It's what the Lord wants. This is what the Lord said. Okay? These things are coming. All right? And it's a beautiful thing. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you agree to it or not. You know what? Let's go to Isaiah 5. I'm going to read verse 26. Isaiah 5 and 26. And he will lift up an ensign to the nations from afar, and will hiss unto them from the end of the earth. And behold, they shall come with speed swiftly. And that's what's coming. None shall be weary nor stumble among them. None shall slumber nor sleep. Right? Everybody going to be anxious. Neither shall the girdle of their loins be loosed, nor the latchet of their shoes be broken. All right? They're going to be lacing up. They're going to be getting ready for this thing, man. Whose arrows are sharp, and all their bows bent. Their horses' hooves should be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. So when you read that, what is that talking about? All right? You're looking at ammo, okay, missiles, all right, and tanks. Their horses' hooves shall be counted like flint, and their wheels like a whirlwind. Right? Now we already understand that horses don't have feet like whirlwind. All right, but what if you were in a prophetic mindset? What would they be talking about? That's a tank. All right, so this is talking about World War III, man. All right, it's going down. World War III is going to happen. It is inevitable. The Lord spoke it. It's happening. So y'all just gotta have to prepare to understand that's what's happening. All right, and y'all better hunker down, man. Get right with y'all. Watch me always shy. So with that, amen. Lord willing, this is edifying, giving all praise, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Chachadash. Double honors to the apostle and the elders of Great Millstone and all the teachers out there pushing this word and truth with truth and sincerity, especially now risking your lives to do so. May you be of the elect. Y'all better get right, man, or get left. Because I'm telling you right now, for those that get left, y'all the ones going to have to deal with this. Y'all the ones going to have to deal with the cannibalism and whatnot. All right? Famines. All right? And trying to fend for yourself when everybody's coming against you to steal what you got. Take what you got. Whether you give it to them freely or not. Fear the Lord. Baba Ball Shalom.